Hi guys, it's a pity to say, but there will be no more emulation of Nintendo Switch on Retroid Pocket 4 Pro. Actually, it will be no more emulation of Nintendo Switch on all of Android devices. So the main problem was in the piracy, and many people just used Yuzu with the plain pirate games that they just downloaded from the internet. For damages incurred, Nintendo just mentions The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. The company claims that a week before the game's launch, a copy of this game file leaked online. Many people downloaded the emulator to play the leaked version during this time. So now Nintendo company and the creators of Yuzu just make a deal that creators of Yuzu just will pay for Nintendo $2.4 million of compensation, and also developers must stop developing and distributing the emulator, as well as close the site and related services. So guys, the Switch emulator on Android is dead now, and you cannot download it anymore from the Play Market. Also, if you will go to the official Yuzu website, you will see that the project is closed now for Yuzu and Citra. So let's try to think, what does it mean for us? At first, I want to mention that if you just already installed Yuzu, that it still remains on your device. So I just have my Yuzu emulator here, and I think I just can use it with no problem because I downloaded it from the Play Market, and I just have this application installed on my Retroid Pocket 4 Pro, so it's okay for me. So if you just have this application, I think it is okay. And the main problem is that there are no more updates for Yuzu now, so it will be dead, maybe not in this moment because there are some games that's running pretty well, but in the future no more games that running well, so nobody will just play with this emulator, maybe just a few games. And yeah, that's very pity because it was really nice case, and if you will ask me, I'd prefer to pay Nintendo for games if I will have option to play them on different devices, like maybe with Yuzu emulator. And I think that Nintendo could just made a deal with Yuzu creators, and maybe it would be a very nice option if Nintendo will, you know, just will make this legal somehow. Maybe Nintendo could launch their own application like Yuzu, maybe Nintendo Switch application for the first generation of Nintendo Switches. And if you will go to this application, you could buy some games. It would be just perfect because, as I already said, I had my Nintendo Switch Lite and it's perfect. But I also want to play different Android games on my device, which I take in with myself. I also want to play just different emulators. And yeah, it's okay for paying for this. It's not a problem to pay for the game which I like to play. But as I already said, if Nintendo will make opportunity for me to play on one device to the different games, and in Android, if I could install, you know, like a Nintendo application, it would be just nice and perfect, I think. But I think Nintendo will never go for these steps, because they already have their own system. Yeah, they have their own Nintendo Switch Lite, OLED models, and etc. And they are ready to release the second generation of Nintendo Switches. So I think Nintendo will just protect, like in this case, their own rights, copyrights for the games, and maybe for some devices, because Nintendo don't like actually when you're playing Nintendo Switch games on other devices, not on Nintendo. And I can understand this company, because the sales of Nintendo Switch Lites is just a huge count of sales, and Nintendo makes great money on selling these devices. So it's very pity that Yuzu is dead now, But not everything is not so bad as I think. Maybe it will pass some time and another person or another company will take the lead, and because of Yuzu it was an open source project, and all of the code there are in open source, so some person could just take this and change something and do their own emulator. So maybe after a few months or maybe after a year of this situation, somebody will just release emulator that called not Yuzu, maybe Zuyu or something like this, but I think it will be because it's unstoppable, and I think many gamers will be waiting for this. As not as a pirates, but as I already said, as a persons who want just to play in their own games from which they bought just from Nintendo, but on the other device, because this device is more compact or maybe just more modern, or maybe just they like it more than Nintendo Switch Lite. And it will be best option, I think. Thank you, my friends, for watching. I hope that you like my video. Don't forget to press like, and please write me in the comments what do you think about this situation. Wish you all the best, and bye bye.